Music sales revenue continues to grow year in year out across the globe. The latest figures indicate a 9% global growth rate, with recorded music revenues growing in every world market and across all formats. The US is still the number one industry, with music sales growing by 4.8% and exceeding $10 billion in recorded music sales for the first time. Japan holds steady in second place, with sales growing by 5.4% in 2022. The third and fourth biggest markets for recorded music remain the United Kingdom, plus 5.4%, and Germany, plus 2.2%, respectively, while China just made it to the top 5 global market for the first time. None of all this is surprising. So what's this story all about? Stay with me for the shocking revelation. It's all about a hitherto ignored market that is seriously shaking the table. It's a sparsely populated region with high poverty levels, low technology advancements, and low internet coverage. One would ordinarily expect them to lag behind in terms of digital music consumption. Surprisingly, this is one of their highest sales revenue source. Ladies and gentlemen, the region is none other than Sub-Saharan Africa. Is the fastest growing region, with close to 35% growth in 2022. The growth in Sub-Saharan Africa was driven largely by a significant boost to revenues in South Africa, the region's largest market. Another key driver of this sales revenue growth is rapid embracing of digital platforms. Across the continent, we're seeing users switch from traditional media to digital platforms. That shift is benefiting artists, and music is there at the heart of mainstream digital platforms, from audio streaming to short-form video. Music has gone through an astounding evolution in Africa over the past century. A few decades ago, music was not just a place for people who were looking to make a quick dime or bridge the unemployment gap, but rather for devoted people who had passion. Accessing a recording studio was as hard as squeezing juice out of a stone, and unlike today, where there are countless radio and TV stations, most African countries had only one radio and one TV. This therefore means that promotion and marketing were equally as complicated. It is no wonder therefore that immediately after independence, live band as well as brass band music was commonplace. It was no strange sight for the army, police, or prisons band to be sought after as a big form of musical entertainment. The decades that followed had mainly South African anti-apartheid revolutionary music ruling Africa. This was only rivaled by Congolese and West African rumba. In Uganda, it was not until the 21st century, when musicians like Chameleone and BB Cool emerged, that a popular music scene really began to emerge. Today, Uganda boasts of a very vibrant music industry, which has had a tremendous impact on the social-economic dimensions of the lives of Ugandans. The impact has been so big to an extent of the industry producing the country's leading opposition leader Bobi Wine, a pop star that vied for the 2021 presidential elections and came second to the 4 decades reigning incumbent Yoweri Museveni. Amapiano. Driving Africa's tremendous growth is mainly South Africa's thriving music industry. It is Africa's biggest market, which climbed by more than 31% in 2022, compared to modest 2.4% growth in 2021. South Africa is riding on the invention and popularization of Amapiano music genre. Since 2019, Amapiano has emerged commercially as one of Africa's hottest exports. It's the latest South African music genre to see its artists on the global stage, with streams outside of Sub-Saharan Africa growing more than 563% on Spotify in the past 2 years. The future. The music industry in Africa is a growing and dynamic sector that offers numerous opportunities for investment, growth, and success. Despite facing challenges such as intellectual property rights issues, lack of investment and infrastructure, and competition from international music markets, the music industry in Africa is thriving and presents a unique opportunity for investment. Africa is home to a rich and diverse musical heritage, with music playing an important role in the cultural and social lives of its people. The industry is growing and evolving at a rapid pace, with new technologies and innovations enabling greater access to music and wider distribution channels. According to recent market research, the music industry in Africa is worth an estimated $3 billion and is expected to grow significantly in the coming years. This growth is driven by several factors, including the increasing popularity of African music both within the continent and internationally, as well as the rise of new technologies and innovations that are changing the way music is consumed and distributed. Do you think Africa is the region to watch, or should the global music industry keep an eye on China and the Middle East for some more years? Please let us know in the comment section. In our next video, we look at the biggest African music industries by country. Make it a point not to miss by simply clicking on the notifications bell. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing this video and subscribing to La Josa Movies.